So recently, these fidget spinners have been pretty popular. Yeah, so right there you can see it warping while it tries to focus. So yeah, these have been becoming pretty popular. And here on my bearings, I got mine from 7-Eleven, and they were a little bit rusty when I got them. They're not the best bearings. They're ABEC 5, which is pretty good actually. I don't know why they're this bad, because I have a pair of ABEC 3s, and they're way better because I did what I'm about to show you today. Today, we are going to be anodizing metal. Yes, anodizing metal. So, we're going to pop these bearings out, and what anodizing the metal is going to do is it's going to give them a rainbowish finish look to them. And you might be asking, will this ruin my bearings? Will this make it better? In my opinion, it makes it better, because when you get these things from 7-Eleven, these aren't professionally made spinners. If you get these things from Amazon, no, these things are being made in 3D printers and factories by a lot of dumbasses that don't know what they're doing. Me, I have a lot of experience with bearings because I skateboard, I longboard, I do tricks, I have a penny board, I do a bunch of shit on skateboards. So, what you are going to need for this is a blowtorch. Any blowtorch works. Actually, I take that back, because right now in my pocket, I have a little pocket blowtorch, and it's pretty weak. This one's a lot better. This doesn't have much fuel in it. There's quite a bit of fuel in it, as you can see. So I'm just going to use this to ignite this larger blowtorch. So what we're going to be doing first is we have to clean these bearings, because if there's any grease or whatever on them, it will screw up the bearings. So let me just find a rag really quick. Okay, so this should work. So I'm going to grab, you know what, honestly, oh, my phone's ringing. Okay guys, so honestly, I don't really know what this is, because it says that it's like some type of shower cleaner, but this is my grandpa's and he did a lot of goofy stuff, so I think this might be Windex. You're supposed to use Windex. So make sure you have Windex. Don't be stupid like I am. So I'm just going to spray some. Hopefully there's not bleach in this or some shit, because that'll fucking suck. Phone calls again. So just wipe off the bearings, get that, grease off of them. And sorry for the audio quality. Right now I'm recording on my SJ cam, and they don't have the best audio quality. It's a pretty decent camera. I'm not saying I don't like my camera. I like my camera a lot, but I like it more as a camera versus a video camera. It's not that good in terms of recording, because there's just some weird compression glitches with it. It has really bad compression, and the ISO is horrible with this camera. Okay, so oh, well shit, my mom's home. Actually, no, it's my dad. Hey, Dad! I'm anodizing some metal right now. Anodizing metal. It's when you take metal and you turn it into a rainbow color by giving it extreme heat.
I forgot to mention, but you also are going to want some isopropyl rubbing alcohol. This will come into play later, but it's highly necessary.
Okay, so try your best not to touch the bearings, because you don't want to get your grease on them. They do not like human grease. Okay, so I'm going to activate my blowtorch, and I'm going to use my mini blowtorch to ignite it. Here we go, guys. And we have a flame. I'll show you what that looks like in the dark. Pretty cool. So now, we are going to get up to this thing. And I'm pretty much just going to touch the bearing against it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you want to move it around, because the more you move it around, the more colors that you're going to get. Make sure I'm getting all this and that it's in the shot. Yeah, I gotta be. So yeah, you're going to do this for a while. You want to heat the bearing up real nice. Make it nice and hot. And these bearings, when I got them, they were already a little bit anodized. I could tell just by looking at them that they were heated up, because in some places they were kind of bluish. So the way that the colors go is you're heating up your bearing, and then you'll notice some slight color changes. And the thing that you have to know about the Windex, this is actually very useful. with the Windex, when you spray it, it'll make the colors pop a little more, but you got to do that around the time when you're heating it, so it evaporates really quick, so that's why you need Windex. Speaking of Windex, I got to make sure that this thing's on spray mode. Yeah, it's on spray. So that's good. So I'm heating up this bearing into the fire. I'm increasing the output of the flame. And yeah, you'll start to notice color changes. So it'll be like a bronze, then it turns purple, then light blue, then dark blue, and after dark blue you could achieve a yellowish color. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to get some purplish colors coming out of this one. This one's going real nice because this one's already a little bit oxidized. Because like I was saying when I got it, I could tell just by looking at it that in the factory or wherever it has come from, they messed with it a little bit. And the thing with the bearings is the shields is mostly what you see because the rest is kind of covered by the spinner. So you got to give the shields extra attention because I don't know what type of metal the shields are made of, but it's not the same metal as the rest of the bearing because it doesn't change color as well. So that is turning out really nice. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Yeah, that is... I just dropped the bearing. Okay, so... yeah, that is gorgeous. The color on that is exquisite. That looks pretty good. So I think I could add a little bit more color to it. Okay, I got it picked up again. So I'm going to give this side a little bit of attention, and I'm going to call it quits on this one. So yeah, these are going to look pretty nice once we're all done with them. So this one I am treating with the Windex, just make those colors pop out a little bit more. You know, this side I'm going to do it a lot. I'm going to heat this one up quite a bit. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's mostly on the sides of the bearings that you see the color. So I got a real nice bronze going on this side. I'm going to do this side a little bit more now too, because you could barely see it on this side. And we don't want to have a bearing that, you know, is just semi-colored. So I'm heating that up a little more, making the blues and the purples come out. Purple's my favorite. That right between, like, when it fades from purple to blue, that's my favorite, in all honesty. So now we're going to layer it. There we go. She's looking good. Real nice color on that side. So now I'm going to... uh-oh, we seem to be running out of fuel, I believe. So I'm going to have to turn this off in between. And I'm going to go and dunk this into the mixture. And I just did that. I'm trying to turn that thing off, so I'm multitasking right now. Hopefully the wide-angle lens could capture some of that. So I've soaked this bearing. Got some good color in this one. Kind of strange-looking color. I'm happened, but we got some nice purples and some blues in there. So that one looks pretty. And this next time, I am going to go for just purple in this last bearing. Okay, yeah, they're not hot anymore. So this is what I ended up with. This one looks really nice. Nice, vibrant colors. And it's going to be even better once we polish it. This one here, really nice too. Very vibrant colors, especially on the top. The only thing that happened was that last one is really strange. So I am going to remove a coat on it by using vinegar, and then I am going to see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I am back. These are our two bearings that we are going to be working with. The other one got a little messed up, so I had that sitting in simple vinegar to remove a sheet of metal, and then I'm going to redo that one and do it a different way. So here we have these spinners. They are actually working a little bit better already. Stuff's been burnt out of them. So what we're going to use now is metal polish. Right here I have some car polish. So this will work. So I am going to just take some polish, put it on a rag, and I am going to put it on the spinners. So you don't need much because they are really small. So there I go, and I'm just rubbing it on there now. And you are going to wash this off afterwards. Depends how long you actually want to sit here and polish these bearings. I'm not going to do it terribly long, just long enough to make them look all shiny and clean. Usually when I wash bearings, I like to put some WD-40 in them because that removes a sheet of metal. But in this case, I am only going to be just putting some soap in here, just some regular dish soap. That should work pretty good. Dawn soap preferably. I don't have Dawn right now. So then once you have soap inside of it, just start spinning the bearing. And that should clean out everything that's inside of it. So do that for a while. The longer you do it, the better it'll get, because you want to get that soap in here. And doing this is cleaning it on the inside. The ball bearings are cleaning themselves just by moving around with the soap inside of there. So I'm going to do this for a little bit.
Okay guys, so here is our final result. The bearings look pretty good. So I'm using a macro lens right now so you can see really close into their color. So yeah, they turned out pretty nice, I have to say. This one was the one that got a little messed up. As you can see, there's a little bit of yellow, actually. We were starting to achieve that yellow color. So I'm going to just flip them all over so you can see the other sides of them. So now, this is the side of the one that got messed up. There's a lot of nice purples in there. This one is mostly blue. This is the one that we tried to, I think, wait, which one is, no, okay, this is the one that we tried to get the purple in, because remember it started to fade out. And this is the first one that we did, and it has a lot of blue in it. So now I'm going to show you what they look like from the side. This one was the one that got messed up. You can see that nice blue color, and as it shifts to the bronze golden color. This little guy right here, nice blue colors. And this one, lastly, is the light blue one. And it's pretty much light blue all the way around.
Okay guys, so here we have the bearings put back into the spinner. Pretty nice colors. It's kind of hard to tell through my SJ cam right now, but there you can see them, and there we go. That's your spinner. And it's not going to be noticeable right away, but the next couple days it will gain a little bit more color, and yeah, it'll just be kind of cool to explain to your friends how you colored your bearings. And that is really fast. As you can see, it's warping right now. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace out.